And lastly, goals versus the measurable factor. All right? There it is, broadly stated. Here, more readily quantifiable. And here were some goal examples. And here are related performance indicators. And let me just end with a personal story. I go to a certain YMCA in Atlanta 3 or 4 times a week. And several years ago, my Y at the turn of the year, and I hate going to the Y in the month of January because all the New Year's resolutionists are there, and you can't, you cannot even get into the parking lot, okay? But in any event, they wanted to stimulate and motivate people to get themselves in better health. And so what they said was, we're going to set up this sheet, and you can sign up. It was totally on a volunteer basis. You can sign up, put your name down, and next to your name you had to say how many times you were going to come to the Y and exercise in some way over the next 3 months. So 13-week period. And if you went swimming for an hour, you could they had all little stars there, just like children in kindergarten, okay? You put a black star, and they had all of these places, okay? And if you went, to a high-low class, a yellow star. And if you went to the weight room, a green star, etc. And you decided how many times you were going to come. And so I was going about 3 times a week. 3 times 13 was 39 times, and I don't know what possessed me, but I put 60. I said, wow, I'm going to come 60 times in the next, I like this, okay? Now, what is the goal here? The real goal is what? To get yourself in better shape, okay? Now, I teach this stuff. Came to the 13th week, and I only had 40 times. I was 20 times short with 1 week to go. And then I got stupid, okay? Instead of concentrating on the goal and saying, okay, I didn't make the goal, that's okay. I'll be darned. And by the way, they were giving away a shirt, a little $5 lousy t-shirt that said, this body built by the Y, okay? And I wanted my shirt, okay? God forbid in the 14th week I couldn't go to the Y with my shirt on, okay? And so I began going for 3 hours a day, okay, for 7 days. I was going home limping. I couldn't sleep. I was taking, whatever I could as painkillers. And I'm saying to myself, God almighty, Vince, you teach this stuff. You know the difference between a goal and a performance indicator. This performance indicator of 60 times, so what, okay? But my point is this. It is very, very easy to lose sight of what you're really trying to achieve in terms of the essence of the goal. It's the goal that you really want to achieve, not the performance indicator. And many, many times, performance indicators are imperfect measures of the achievement of the goal. You achieve the performance indicator, but you don't achieve the spirit of the goal. By the way, I have never signed, they still have that. I never sign up for it, never. I know myself. I wouldn't be able to help myself. In any way, in any event, which means that you've got to be very, very careful, first of all, as a manager, of how you set up performance indicators. And secondly, if you start tying rewards and punishment to it, be very, very careful. Be very careful. In any event, I thank you very much today for coming. And we'll take a break now, and then we will have a question period. Thank you. Thank you very much.